chickadees, welcome back to another amazing episode of Now This Is What They Not Telling You. Today I have a special guest on my episode with me. It's my friend Emil.
Yeah.
Will he go by Emilio Mars? He go by Mars Nation?
Emilio Mars.
Okay. All of that
or
stuff.
Emilio.
There you go. And we're just going to be talking about branding yourself and how the misconception of branding yourself is just based off of you having a business or your name on a building or on some kind of package, and it's not. Because to me, branding yourself is just being yourself. You are your own personal brand. Your personality is your brand to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want everybody to kind of have a different mindset and perspective on what it means to actually have a brand or learning to use yourself as your own brand. Because I don't know, I just think there's different ways to kind of look at building a brand for yourself and incorporating that into a business eventually. But right now, I feel like we all have one mindset when it comes down to branding. What you think?
Yeah, people think like you have to have like a building, like you said.
Yeah.
You have to have like a nice, super nice car,
Mm-hmm.
or you have to have like something that shows
A verified blue button check mark on social media.
I'm waiting on mine. I don't know.
I think we all want that.
I don't know how you gotta get it, but I'm gonna figure it out. But you don't need to have all that. You don't need to have all that.
No.
Not right now.
Not right now.
No.
I mean, because like if you think about it, anybody can have a business card.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily have to have a business to have a business card. You are your business for real. Like, okay, say your crew.
I remember we talked about that too. We were like he is about. I was like, how do you know the way?
Really though, I don't think it's no set way because everybody's personality, everybody's character turns into their career or their brand. Yeah. So like say your crew, everybody have a certain person in crew. You got the goofy one, you got the clumsy one, you got the bougie one, you got the strict one, the tomboy, and somehow like the goofy one turns into the comedian.
Yeah.
Now you're a comedian. You just doing dumb videos at home and with your friends. Next thing you know, people start liking it. Now you're a comedian.
And that's your brand now.
That's your brand.
You're known as the funny person.
Exactly. That's your brand.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is put a business card, write your name, your contact information, put something stupid or goofy on your card. Boom, there you go.
Boom.
And you're starting your own brand. You're starting your own business by, putting yourself out there.
Right.
That's how a business start for real.
Right.
And it's like the same thing with us. Like, okay, you dance. That's a part of your brand. You do art. That's a part of your brand. It's all in collective. What is that? Art. Yeah. It's all under art.
Yeah,
technically,
all in the same category.
Right.
So like when say like okay like I dance or something like that. So when someone says like, damn, I wish I had another dancer, it's like yo, I know somebody.
Right.
Like check this out.
Right.
Send the information. See what you think. And usually you might get a hit up or not. Either way, they'll know what you do.
Right.
Because of what someone else said.
Mm-hmm.
And what they saw was a brand.
Mm-hmm.
And they saw that this is what you do. So if I know if I need somebody in that category, it will hit you.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, that's something like it's growing up we saw it as, oh, if I'm a celebrity or if I have all this money or if my name is somewhere everybody know it, that's the only way I can be successful. But everybody start off with a few followers or a few contacts or clientele, and eventually it grows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people who just get hit just like that, but it's a stepping process, and it starts off with you.
And I feel like that's what hinders a lot of people too.
Yeah, they get scared.
That's a lot of times people get scared. Like whenever me and the crew, we do events, or whenever I do something, or people see my progress on my page, they're like, yo, like I've been wanting to do this and this and the third, but I want to make sure. Like people feel like they have to get like, well art wise, drawing wise, they feel like they need to get like a Sketchbook Pro or an iPad Pro or something iPad-ish or something like that. Like, but you don't. You don't,
because you do your stuff off your phone.
I do it on my phone.
And it be looking bomb.
It's as long as you give it time, the time and effort that it needs.
Yeah.
Like you can buy the iPad Pro. Let's say iPad Pro is by straight out. It's a couple like in thousands or $800, $900.
Too much money.
But exactly. But if you have a desktop at home, you can buy a drawing pad, which only costs like $20 to $50, and that's like way cheaper than the other thing. But like, there's ways of getting stuff, but people are so intimidated. Yeah. They're like, I feel like I need to buy this or have that. Is that when they see that, they just don't go for it because they feel like it's a goal that's not reachable.
Yeah. shoot, same with me. Everybody was like, I need to get this, I need to get that. Emil hooked me up with this thing that we using now.
Yeah.
And I ain't gave it back. And I'm not giving it back.
As long as I know it's here, it's okay.
But our phones are really mini computers, and the way they are expanding the softwares and stuff like that, you can do everything off your phone. The quality of stuff is good. You know, you just have to know different softwares, different apps, different ways of going about it, different connectors, just so you can, you know, so you don't have to sit.
And now you know.
Yeah, so you ain't got to sit
before
on
you
your money.
did.
I didn't.
You did.
I'm like, I need that camera that people be having, you know, the big thing.
Because at first I was the tech. I was tech in this house. But now I was like, Ashanti, you have to learn this.
Yeah.
Because once you learn it, you won't need me no more.
Yeah.
I can just go do whatever I gotta do.
Yeah, and then learning the editing thing.
The editing is no joke. But once you learn it, you're a whole nother beast.
It's a whole other thing. But that's the thing too, like I was having a conversation with my line sister Swiss. She was just like, it's important for you to know all of the background information or ways to do stuff before, you know, because if you end up getting to a place where you have your own business, even though you might hire people for certain positions, if something go wrong, you know how to do it yourself.
True. Because
you learned everything before, you know, so it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's important, but when it comes down to like businesses and stuff, like we just have to think about stuff differently now. I mean, everybody is going the whole media route, and we all want to make it,
right? But
that is still a part of your business before it becomes like this major thing where thousands of people know about you, you know, worldwide. Right. And it's just like, I just think we all just need to have a different mindset about it.
We do. But also, the other thing about branding is that, because like everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone out here is doing the same thing. And when you think, oh, it's mine, mine's original. Right. You might want to check it twice.
Yeah.
Like what you're doing might be out there too. So that's why I was like, with my style, how I do things, I have to like, I guess mingle, get in people's faces, rub elbows and stuff like that, let people see who I am, and also like, I guess also when they sense your presence and get like a nice warm presence from you, they're like, okay, instead of like hitting this person up, I did talk to this other person the other day, and he was pretty cool. So let me, check him out and see what he got.
You know what I think about, Issa Rae said something that was really important in one of her interviews, and she was just like, we be so quick to want to network with higher ups, like with different celebrities. We want to tag all of the celebrities, we want to tag everybody that's popular right now. She was like, but the best way to grow and get yourself out there is connect side by side. The people who you know are already like, okay, I know they might not be in this field, they might not know about this, but they my friend, they gonna help me out. Exactly. Or I can use them in this way so we can continue to grow, and then when I can pay them, then I can do, we become a company. She's like, but don't always look up, look lateral. Is that lateral? I don't know, but horizontal, like connect within your own circle, connect within your own networking reach, Hit up your friends, your crew. Hit up people who you meet at work, different network opportunities that you grab. I used to work at the hotel. That's how we met. He still worked there. But being in the hotel industry, you come in contact with so many different people worldwide. And that is like the best networking experience and opportunity. Like, that's one thing I do miss, because I've met so many people. And when they saw that I was in school.
People say ask me too.
Oh, yeah. But but they ask about you, you talk to them, and they like, I actually know somebody. Just talking to you now, you seem like you this, that, and third. You showing me proof. Hit me up. Here's my card, and you go about that. Like, that's how I first got my interview at the hospital with. Do he still come there, Mr. Zimmerman? Is that his name?
Short baldy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll ask about you too. He'd be like, I'm cool, but I ain't sexy, so.
But yeah, it's just like, connect with people who you can connect with first.
Yeah.
And then you don't know who they might know, who might have, higher up than they do, whatever. But start off small, because like Issa Rae, she just used her own people. And look what a freak she at now.
Right, that's what I'm saying too, because like you said before, people always look up. Like, if I like drawing wise or art wise, like I'm gonna draw this celebrity, I'm drawing that celebrity, draw that celebrity. But like people horizontal, love you. They are the ones that are like your foot soldiers. They're
yeah.
If you do something for them, they're gonna pass it along, because everybody wants something. Might want something you have. They're like, yo, how did you get it done? Oh, I hit up old boy. Where's he live? right here.
Down
Like,
the
really?
street.
When they find out that you're right around the corner,
literally,
it makes everything so much better. And then when you start linking up with people around your neighborhood, then the city, like me with the city, and then the whole, you got a
everybody
whole
know about
connect,
it.
like,
Yep.
I don't know what the word for it is, but it's a network.
Yeah.
You got a whole network right there.
Yeah.
And like that's okay. It was like actually like 3 days ago, like I got in contact with a bunch of graffiti artists, and these are like really dope graffiti artists, like known nationwide, and some of them live in Charlotte. And I was like, yo, I had no idea.
The city. And Charlotte's bigger than Greensboro.
Right. I had no idea. We went out there, we showed out, and stuff like that. They were like, yo, I love y'all's vibe and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. I did a few logos for them. They networked me with their people, and it was the other day, someone sent me a tag, like, yo, I'm like 8 projects in, I can't do no more. I'm gonna send this person your way. I told them you charge $800 to $1,000. I'm like, yeah.
And they was willing to pay.
I'm like, oh, snap.
That's all you need. You just need somebody, especially because people that's doing the same thing, they know how it feels. They know how demanding it is. They know that, resources are hard, or, we all need the money. So they be like, look, they put a price on there for you that you might not even have thought about. And people be willing to pay because they highly recommended you. They, they showed off your work and they trust you. Another trustworthy person telling you about somebody else, they gonna trust you. So they gonna do, they gonna go with you.
Like if this person recommends you and they are up here, they be like, oh shoot, this person said you cool. Shoot, I'm just throw some money your way.
Yep. Don't even think twice about it.
Right.
But that's what you said, like, you start off locally, and then it just continue to spread, community-based community, and then that's how you end up going globally. For real. But that's true. Like, we just have to learn how to network properly.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Like, people say, "Oh, you need to go to California, Miami, Atlanta for your work," and stuff like that. I was like, I want to.
You're gonna be competing with
other people that are like the same way. Like,
the competition level will be higher.
Like, I don't know if you remember a friend of mine. His name is Exton or Christian. Like, he was a dancer. He passed away. He passed away. Like,
is that the one that what's his
the
name?
dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I showed you the battle. Like, he passed away. He's a stupid good dancer. Like, especially here, he was the only one of his kind here. He went to New York. When he went to New York and we saw the videos and stuff that he put out, it was like 300 more of him out there. I was like, God dang. Like, he's raw. But everyone was the same way as him. But when he was here, he stood out completely.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, build up, and where you're at, build up here, especially in North Carolina, because it's not a lot of people doing the same thing.
But North Carolina is growing.
We're growing,
and
we're growing fast, and you want to be a part of that growth. So when we get to that level, like Miami or Atlanta or whatever like that, you want to be one of those people. Like, yo, if you want someone to talk to or get you out there, hit up my girl Shanta.
You already there.
You're already there. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Like, we be so ready to just
go.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with having high expectations and wanting more and dreaming big, because you're going to eventually get there. But start off, I don't want to say start off small, but just know where to start and not be afraid of being the underdog first.
Right.
Because everybody got to start off small before they get big, for real. But even the people that jump off big, okay, how long do they be big for? You know what I'm saying? Because they only have that one hit or that one thing that made them. Then they fall off because they so hyped. You know what I'm saying? But it's just thing like consistency and staying dedicated. Because like I said, we all kind of doing the same thing. And so the competition is really high. And so it's so easy to get discouraged.
Yeah.
But as long as you stay true to your project, you know what I'm saying, just to continue to do what you do around your area or whatever, you're going to eventually get there, you know?
It'll come. Everything will come when the time is right.
Yeah. I don't know. What else you got about Brandon?
Brandon? Shoot. Like, okay, another thing about Brandon too, like, of course, mingling, doing everything yourself, being true to your word and everything too is good. But also, if you could, I was about to tell you too, like, there's also platforms with Instagram and Facebook. You can pay like promotions. Stuff like that. It's a little thing where you can do promotions. You can pay like, you can pay $5.
Yeah, I seen that.
And it'll go from like you can choose how many days as well. So sometimes I'll like, you know what, I really want the picture to go out and be seen. So I'll say, if I don't want to spend that much money, I'll say, give me 3 days $5. So it's $15, and it'll reach out to like 800 to 15,000 people. So I was like, boom, just like that. Now, if you really want to spend some money and get promoted, like really like that, you put people. Some people like $100. It'll go into like 1 billion people, and they'll come back. Their inbox be loaded like stupid. Or like when you're out and about and you're following people, or like you're talking about a certain subject, like shout out somebody else that's doing it too. Like, oh, I was inspired by this person, or oh, I was inspired by that person. You know, like when I do my art pieces, I'll like, yo, I learned this new technique by this person, that person. Jessica Jane, she's another artist I know. She's inspired me a few times. Or like, I'll follow a dancer or another music artist, and they love art or anime or something like that. Like learn your community, learn your field. If you're a dancer and you're like, what should I dance to, and you want it to really be seen, find out what's hot, what's going on, and dance that. Or intrigue somebody with different things. Add some like this right here. This wasn't here before. That's when I came here. All these videos was done in one spot, and with light being down here. Now we got lights, we got chair. I don't know what the hell this is. Like we got all kinds of stuff now. Like so, the content has gone up.
Growing.
Yeah, everybody's growing.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of us both. We had a long way.
Well, yeah, there's like a lot of stuff with branding, like getting out there, paying for promotions. Make sure you're paying for the right promotions too, because some people will very shady. Like there's people that hit me up like, oh, follow me. All you gotta do is do this and that third, pay this, and I can get you out there. I was like, but
a lot of people do that to me, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't trust you, because then I go look at your page, I don't see nothing happening with yours. You know what I'm saying?
I'm expecting to see like a couple K or a couple M's or something like that.
Yeah.
But like,
you don't even post often.
You don't even post. So I was like, how can you help me? And that's some people actually try to like, okay, that's another thing I watch out for too. When people say, follow me, blah blah blah, and I fall back, and so some people will fall back and like a day later unfollow.
Yeah.
Because when I hit my 14,000 mark, I was like, yeah, 14,000. Then all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, I went back to 13. What happened?
Right.
So you gotta watch out for some scammers and computers and stuff like that. Just try to get a rise out of you. So yeah.
But that's why they have an app, so you go see who unfollows you, so you can go follow their butt right back.
Right. Also, watch out for the thirst traps too, because there's some of the thirst traps are out there to get you to follow.
Everybody is everywhere. We just have to be careful with everything.
Everybody's catfish.
Everybody. Well, not everybody, but just be mindful. But yeah, that's all I really had, because I just feel like a lot of people are scared to go about certain things, especially the intimidation that it has with everybody doing the same thing as far as like media goes. Even if it's even like outside of media, just hair.
It's tough.
Fashion, everything that's a category, no matter what it is, you know, everything can be intimidating, because the demand is either high or so low. It's always going to be competition.
And some people don't like, especially if you have good content or something good coming out of it.
People don't like supporting you.
Some people don't like support. They're like I did a picture for one dancer called Fiction. There's a dancer named Fiction, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's so talented. This dude is dope." Blah blah. Yo, who is this guy? And 2 or 3 other artists was like, "Man, he alright. Oh, he ain't get no draw from me though." Blah blah blah. I was like, this ain't no competition, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to draw pictures, draw pictures.
People really do try to pull you down. Like a lot of people aren't uplifting, especially when they see that you have really good stuff. It make them more intimidating, and it's just like, you help me, I'm gonna help you, because we all in this together. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't have that mindset.
We don't have that mindset.
So it's like, that's what I said. Like, it's hard, because I've had my days where I'm just like, man, F this thing, you know, because it's mentally it's a lot on you. But I keep hearing people say, like, you have great content, stick with it, and it will blow up, because you speaking real truth, you know. So it's just like, you just have to think of different ways to make yourself stand out, different ways to promote yourself, different ways to end up eventually making profit off of it too, you know. But at the end of the day, just knowing your brand, knowing how to brand yourself, and knowing the difference in, a celebrity and a localist, you know, because everybody got to start off somewhere, you know. I don't know. That's just how I saw it, because I just felt like for the longest I just had one mindset when it came down to businesses and brands, and it was something that was known everywhere, or you just had to have your name on something, or your business card had to be connected to another company or Fortune 500 or something like that, Fortune 100, but you don't.
Right.
You are your own brand.
You are a brand.
Your personality is your own brand.
Right.
Your hobbies can be your brand, you know?
Whatever your post is your brand.
Yeah.
When you're out and about, you go to like an eatery or whatever like that, and you're with your friends, that's the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so people make eating shows all the time.
Like, I used to do that.
The mukbang. That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Mukbang? Ah! Oh no!
Speaking Thai? The mukbang.
Oh my god. But yeah. But yeah, that.
But yeah, like that's it.
It is.
And like I said, there's people gonna be out there trying to come for you. There's gonna be people out there trying to support you. But I always say, like think of yourself, know your worth, and also
that part.
Know your worth, and like before you can become global, you gotta become local. Let people know you're here first. All right. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Dang,
excuse my neighbors. Just no
jamming.
respect.
They are jamming out there.
But yeah, well, that's all we have for today, guys, pretty much. Just trying to get a different idea of branding and business aspects and stuff like that. We're no business experts, you know, but we just know we're just speaking from experience.
Yeah, we got experience.
Trying to support other people because we know how it can be and how it can get, for real. So everybody uplift each other, stick with it, find your brand, figure it out, whatever it is that you like, or even stuff that you don't like. You can turn what you don't like into something and make that into a business, for real.
Shoot, people got videos about them not liking things.
Yeah, and just paid off the booty hole board.
You can do anything, get paid off.
You can do anything and get paid off of it, and then it becomes something that you just end up being passionate about, for real. So I don't know. That's all I had. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I think that's about it. Like, yeah, that's all we got.
That's all we got. Well, as always, y'all, thanks for watching. Go follow Emil on all his Instagram, video, TikTok, Facebook.
Do I have TikTok? I do have TikTok.
YouTube.
But I don't use it that much, though.
I don't know how to use it. Anyway.
I've been trying to figure it out, too. I
ain't got time. I
ain't got time to do all day.
But as always, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the conversation as always.
Do you have anything up here, or no?
I can.
Okay.
But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next